What's up, Zoopsters? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna be discussing the new update balance patch that happened in Zooba. Yes, you guys, we have a new update in the zoo. We have some character changes, some buffs, and some nerfs. So y'all make sure to stick to the end, because we also got some little small surprises that I'm sure you guys will be excited to know. So without further ado, make sure to like and sub to my channel if you aren't already. Let's get on to the changes and balance of these characters. Let's go. Here we are at the Zooba balance patch news, and it says, get ready Zoopsters, a brand new balance patch is here. This round we're fine-tuning 7 characters, so they buffed or retweaked or nerfed 7 different characters in the zoo, and rolling out some general updates to keep battles exciting and fair, from stat boosts to ability tweaks. Every change is designed to shake up strategies and keep the action fresh. Let's check out what's new in the zoo. Alright, we're going to talk about the buffs first before we go into all the other details. The first characters getting the buff is one we've been crying out for years, a fan favorite. Skippy, guys, is finally getting a buff. They increased the HP of Skippy. So that's just the only thing, but that's going to make her very more useful to be a problem in the zoo. The active ability special was also increased, so that is kind of a downside. So she's more like retweaked in a sense. So you no longer have 1.5 seconds to continue to hop. It takes now 3 seconds for your mini dash or your mini hops to recharge. So overall, I feel like this new balance on Skippy is overall good. The new HP is very better. She's just no longer one shot. But I would like to also see some like damage or something boost in the future. Who knows? Let's just see. It'd probably just be like a small test just to see how good or broken she may be after the new buff. So y'all comment below what you think if you play with Skippy. Test it out. Tell me below how well you think she is now. Alright, the second buff is another one a lot of the people in the community was asking to see a buff for. Elaine has gotten a buff. And yes, they have increased the radius of her arrow range. And guys, I'm telling you, it is very bigger. And also the initial delay reduced from 0.8 to 0.4. Now for those that may not understand, but when you throw the arrow rain, it has a little delay before it starts dropping down the rain on your enemies. That reduction is very strong. Now, that means when you throw your arrow rain, it is instantly starting to drop the attacks on your enemies. They did reduce the damage from the arrow rain on Elaine's, but the radius is increased, and also the duration of her rain is increased. So it balances off equally, and this makes Elaine way more useful and make her way more better for team play. I like this change, and overall it just makes them way more formidable to now see and go against in battle. Next character to get a buff is one I was not expected to get such of a major boost. We have Louis. They retweaked his machine gun and no longer shoots 3 and at a time. It shoots now 6. Now the damage is reduced, but it's the same amount since it's 6 to 3, so it's the same amount of damage with better accuracy, I should say. And also, they boost the mess out of Louis' minions, his little rat friends. They are very more tenacious, aggressive, and overall just better at taking down enemies and being a support for Louis. Guys, I have loved this new change for Louis. It makes him much more funner, it makes him much more chaotic, and he brings so much chaos now in the zoo. I cannot wait to see players now using Louis in battle, taking advantage of his new weapon bow machine, and also his new aggressive fun little mini rats. I love this buff. It was a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Wish he was able to get a speed buff, but it's okay, neither here or there. Another character that was buff was Henry. Henry got a buff, and now his ability heals him much more better when he jumps on his enemies. Practically, pretty much in my opinion, just heal you all the way to full HP now. So when you bite your enemy, you pretty much just go right back to full HP. I like this little small little tune for Henry, making him a little more better surviving and being aggressive against his enemies. So yeah, there's a nice little buff for Henry. Now this last buff was unexpected, and I don't really know how I really feel about this. But you guys, Fuzzy was buff / kind of retweaked. So now they reduced the speed of his active ability. It's no longer at 16 and went down to 12, so that's a plus. But they increase Fuzzy's bomb damage and also increase how fast his bombs blow up. And guys, I have tested this, and this is very, 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 very strong. I don't really know what to say about this, but Fuzzy potentially could run the meta. That's all I'm saying. This new buff on Fuzzy, the bomb crease, having cluster bombs now is one of his best items to use in my opinion. I tried it and it's just broken. So yeah, a random retweak slash buff for Fuzzy, and take it as you wish, because he already was a normal forehand. Alright, now we're on to the nerfs. And the first character to get nerfed is Rocky. Oh no. It's passive now takes a little more time to go into your berserk mode, and how long you stay in your berserk mode is reduced. Not the worst nerf, it's more like a wee tweak. I mean, it's a nerf nonetheless because nothing increasing for Rocky. But in my opinion, it's more balanced now. It now just takes you 3 more extra hits to go into berserk mode, and you just got 2 lesser seconds to be in berserk mode. There wasn't no nerf on your damage or your health, so overall, not the worst nerf, but Rocky, oh Rocky. And the last nerf was on Paco, Mr. Hawk Tour himself. They reduced the critical damage multiplier that comes from Paco. I didn't even know this thing exists in Zooba, but I'm glad to know this information now. But they reduced Paco because his criticals were still too powerful, and they were usually one-shot players. And now I've been, I'm a witness to that as well. I've been hit one-shot by Paco multiple times. So good nerf on him. I mean, he's still gonna be very strong regardless because he got a quick shot. But yes, that was all of the nerfs and buffs. Let y'all comment down below what you think of them, and let me know who you think will have the biggest buff or like become the best out of these type of characters in this list. And let me know which character below you'll be using out of the ones that have been nerfed and buffed. And also tell me which ones you think now will have the most improvement in the meta, or actually may have an opportunity to run the meta. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, then not forget about the surprises, you guys. The first one is Louie, Minions, and Molly. Joey does not pick up Easter eggs and things like that. Yeah, they fixed the little bug that was doing things like that. Also, when we talked earlier about Elaine buff with the arrow rain, that is not just only solely to Elaine. It was inadvertently a buff to any character that has the arrow rain, which means Betsy, Phil, Callie, any other character that has the arrow rain has got this new improvement of the arrow rain that drops faster and deals way more quicker damage on your enemy. So I'm excited to see how Callie or Betsy or Phil or either other characters that are very strong now having a better and improved arrow rain. And the last news, the best, I saved the best for last, you guys. Paulo's voice is back. My donkey voice is back. Let's go. I missed it, bro. I missed Paulo's laugh, bro. I missed Paulo's sound, bro. It was so long. It's been so long. I forgot how it sounded. So y'all just listen to the voice right here. Just his wonderful, lovely voice. And that would be the end of this video. You can finish watching the end of this Paulo clip, but this is the end of this video. Y'all comment down below what you think of the new changes, and let me know how you feel about the new changes. It's coming to the game, and also Paulo's voice being back. That was one of the biggest things us players wanted back. And also in general, just like and sub. And I feel like Zooba also got a few more updates that they're not letting us know. How you feel about the characters that didn't get buff, like Ravi or Romeo, things like that? Let me down below which character you wish would have got buff. And without further ado, I'm out. Peace out.
Hey you.
Yeah, yeah.
Subscribe. SUBSCRIB.